Good evening. Welcome to Left, Right and Centre. I'm Ankita Mukherjee. A court order that said all government buildings and cars in Jammu and Kashmir must use both the national and state flags has been suspended today. The earlier order had been challenged by a leader of the BJP. Just last year in March, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had attended the oath-taking ceremony of the new government, the BJP-PDP government. Both flags had been used at that ceremony and all ministers had also taken the oath of allegiance to the Jammu and Kashmir Constitution. So has today's order sparked off a fresh debate over the constitutional status of Jammu and Kashmir? Is it now nationalism versus the Constitution?
A new political flashpoint in Jammu and Kashmir. On December 18th, a single judge bench of the court had said that the state flag must be used on government property along with the tricolour. Today, a two-judge bench stayed the judgment after it was challenged by a BJP leader in Jammu, after Deputy Chief Minister and BJP leader Nirmal Singh argued that no flag could be hoisted at an equal level to the national flag.
भारत के बीच में ही एक दूसरी कंट्री बनाने की शायद की तरफ वो इशारा हो रहा था और ऐसे मामलात में भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक रिस्पॉन्सिबल नेशनल पार्टी होने के नाते कभी चुप नहीं रह सकती थी और हमने ये स्टेप लिया और हमें खुशी है कि ऑनरेबल डबल बेंच ने हमारी जो आर्गूमेंट्स थे उनको माना और उस ऑर्डर को जो सिंगल बेंच ने किया था उसको स्टे कर दिया.
Beside the order on the state flag, the single bench of Justice Hussain Masoodi had also questioned the constitutional amendment of 1965, replacing J&K's elected Sadr-e-Riyasat or head of the state with a governor. The court had said that the amendment was against the basic structure of the constitution and that error should be rectified. Observations that have embarrassed the state government as well as the centre. The opposition National Conference says as long as J&K remains part of India, two flags will continue to fly in the state. The party says it will also support private member bills in the assembly seeking restoration of the head of the state.
Jammu and Kashmir National Conference will support this bill in the assembly any moment forward which ensures the empowerment of Jammu and Kashmir people in the sense that they get their autonomy back.
The ruling PDP says a separate flag is by virtue of the constitution of the state and is not inconsistent with the national flag.
We don't need a high court order to host or to unhost a flag which is by virtue of constitution. You don't need orders, high court orders or government orders for something which is constitutional, which is by virtue of legislation.
Well, it is the constitution of Jammu and Kashmir that makes the state an integral part of India. The same constitution gives the special status to the state that includes its own flag, which is in no way a rival to the national flag. Today's court order has only kicked off a fresh debate about the constitutional status of Jammu and Kashmir. In Srinagar, Nazir Masoodi for NDTV.
Well, joining us tonight to debate that, we have with us Mehboob Beg, former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, leader of the PDP. Joining us tonight from the BJP, Shazia Ilmi, from the Congress, Dr. Ajay Kamar, and Sanjay Hegde, also senior lawyer of the Supreme Court, joining us at this point with more. But let me begin, Mehboob Beg, with you. Your reactions to the court's order today. What is the PDP saying?
PDP is very clear. Let me tell you, I am the chief spokesperson of PDP.
Yes, I'm sorry. Pardon me, my mistake, sir. Please go ahead.
We are very... No. It doesn't matter. We are very clear. There's nothing new about it. And it's not, please, for heaven's sake, because the entire nation is watching this program. It is not any way in conflict with the national interest. It has been bestowed to us. We, as a part of the union, when we worked out our relationship with the rest of the country, with the union, it's nothing new. We have been hosting two flags. It's like we are talking about a federal system. We are not talking about, God forbid, state versus the union. Not at all. So we don't need any court order for all of this. This has been happening and this will continue to happen, because when we take oath, whether as a minister or as a judge, we take oath under state constitution as well as the national constitution. So these are not in conflict with each other. They are
if they're not in conflict, sir, why did a BJP leader, Mr. Mehboob Beg, if they're not in fact in conflict as you say, why did a member of the BJP then approach court on the matter?
No, Ankita, we have to understand, BJP is a party, is an all India party, is a national party. We are a regional party. So it's for the BJP, they have their own viewpoint, and we have, as a regional party, our own political viewpoint, our own political philosophy. When our leader, who is a visionary leader, who has all the experience in the world, I'm talking about the Chief Minister, Mufti Saab. So it took us more than 2 months to work out an alliance, which we call Agenda of Alliance, because of the fractured mandate. Mufti Saab said this is like two different parties, of course two different parties, one All India party and one a regional party.
But does it continue to be an uneasy alliance, Mr. Beg?
No, we are very clear. We have framed out an alliance. We will stick to that. I don't think there is anything new. We knew all these things will come up. These things will come up. But that's why it took us quite a time. It took us 2 months to sort out things between ourselves, and then through Agenda of Alliance, these two parties have come together.
Let's not move away from the subject at hand. When it comes to two flags, the state flag and of course the national tricolour, will both now continue to be used even if the court says it's not mandatory, because that seems to be what the gist of the order is today?
No, this is clear. When Prime Minister, as your reporter just now reported, when Prime Minister was here, when Mufti Saab took over as the Chief Minister and all the ministers took their oath, both flags were there. There is nothing new. Both flags are there, and we have to respect the Constitution in totality. We can't respect the Constitution in bits and pieces. So it's nothing new. If you look at the Secretariat, both at Srinagar and Jammu, both state as well as national flags. We have respect for all.
Let me try and get exactly where the BJP stands on this, since Shazia Ilmi is with us. How do you respond to those who are now saying, Shazia, that the BJP is actually fishing in troubled waters? The Prime Minister was present when both the flags were there, when the new government was sworn in on the 1st of March last year. Every minister of the BJP pledged allegiance to the Jammu and Kashmir Constitution. They work in a building on which both flags fly. So why the need then for one BJP leader to even go to court challenging a single judge bench order, which all it did was actually validate the Constitution, saying that Article 370 gives Jammu and Kashmir that special status and its own flag?
Yes, that was the. Yes, that is what Justice Hussain Masoodi had argued when this court ruling was made, which of course has been stayed by the two-judge judgment that has just come out today, suspending it, so to speak. And you're right, it is the BJP leader who petitioned, and the petition was that the flag, the national flag, is paramount, is supreme, and cannot be at par with the state flag. But talking about the state flag, it has been adopted by the Constituent Assembly and the Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir. So there, I don't see any conflict whatsoever. It is not mandatory anymore, but there is no conflict whatsoever. And Jammu and Kashmir government, as well as the High Court, would know what to do now and when to use it. I don't think there is any problem. As far as our alliance is concerned, it's a very vibrant alliance. It's a working alliance. And a lot is happening with that. I don't think this has any bearing on the alliance or the working of the two parties. Yes, we do agree to disagree on several issues, and this remains one of them. And it is Farooq Khan, a petitioner, a BJP member, who petitioned and for us in BJP, and Jitendra.
But Shazia, if that is the case, Shazia Ilmi, if that is the case,
had a problem with the national flag being at par with the state flag.
Right. But you know, if then you are saying that it's one nation, one flag, then doesn't it bring Jammu and Kashmir special status back into question once again? Is that where the BJP is then going with this?
But it's been there. But it has been there. It has, since the instrument of accession was signed. There is a special status accorded. There is an Article 370 in place, which is also given to Nagaland, Andaman and Nicobar and Arunachal Pradesh. In this case, there is a separate constitution, and there is a validity of that. 1974, if you read the accord between Sheikh Saab and Indira Gandhi, it spells out the same. So nothing really has changed, at all. There is no problem whatsoever.
So you see no inconsistency whatsoever in this position?
No, not at all, not at all.
All right, Ajay Kumar, comment on this. Would you agree?
Look, Ankita, I'm very confused listening to Shazia, because what the Bharatiya Janata Party is saying on the ground and what she's saying is, the whole comments on this issue is so bizarre. First of all, the whole problem started with Mr. Mufti Mohammad Saeed issuing a circular, and then and God knows why the circular was needed. By the way, the BJP ministers are there in the same cabinet, but they seem to not know the circular is issued. Then the circular gets issued, then somebody goes to a high court.
No, they all.
And then the high court gives. One second, let me complete, Shazia. So what I'm saying is, Ankita, look at it. These things have been going on for years. There was no problem as far as the Jammu and Kashmir status goes. There was no confusion about the status of the flag.
Yes.
The Bharatiya Janata Party has got this habit of pretending to be pseudo-nationalist and again raising issues which are non-issues. They are hand in glove with this government. They are a part of the PDP government, but they will file a case. They know that the case has got no validity.
How are they hand in
Tomorrow
glove?
they will walk into the secretariat.
There is no hand in glove.
No, one
it's
sec,
an open, vibrant
exactly,
alliance.
Shazia, let me
Shazia, you let him complete. You will get a chance to respond. Go ahead,
Shazia, let me complete. The same ministers will walk into the secretariat with the two flags, the Jammu and Kashmir flag and the Indian flag. They've been doing it for the past 1 year. So suddenly this whole pretentious, just to raise the temperature, show that they are, for fighting for India, which is again a falsehood, because it's, like you correctly said, the Prime Minister was there sitting in front of the Jammu and Kashmir flag and Indian flag. It's part of the constitution.
Exactly.
They will keep claiming we will get rid of 370. They will keep talking about 370, which is convenient.
You're just narrating some facts. I don't know what is the point you're making. I don't know what is the point you're making. You're just
Shazia,
going through the
fact
chronology
is the
of
BJP,
that have happened ever since the
BJP,
PDP and BJP.
One
So what
sec,
is the point you're making, sir?
Shazia,
One is not able to
All right, let him
understand
make
the
the
point
point.
you're making.
Shazia, let him make the point.
Shazia,
He was trying to, I think, for the
Ajay
longest
Kumar,
period.
very quickly.
Ankita,
Yes.
Shazia, the question is, if it's inconvenient, please have the patience. The question is, the Bharatiya Janata Party keeps saying about 370. They keep talking about it. As far as it's convenient for them, it's just an electoral, the whole thing is electoral drama. This whole case is electoral drama. The flag issue is a drama. And so is the 370. Because if you look at it, they are part of this government. The circular was issued by this government.
Yes.
And then they go to the court.
Yes.
So it's all a drama done by
Yes.
the BJP people. File a case at one side.
Yes, how is it a drama?
Okay,
I think
Mehboob
this
Beg has a
time,
point
boss,
to
you
make
don't have
as
a point
well.
to make. It's all out in the open. There is no
Mehboob-
secrecy whatsoever.
The drama of
status
370,
are amply clear.
the drama of 370, Shazia,
Oh, it's all in your
the drama
mind.
of
The
the
drama
flag,
is in
every
your
time
mind.
there's a drama.
The drama is in your mind,
not
sir.
in my
Because you don't know what
Shazia,
else to
you're filing.
say.
Shazia,
The drama is in your head.
Ajay Kumar, Mehboob
The
Beg has
drama's
a
in your
point.
head.
I'm going to quickly go to him before I open this up further. Yes, Mehboob Beg, go ahead.
Ankita, that's a problem with the Congress. They change their positions. When they are in power, they have one stand, and when they are in opposition, they have another stand. It's not only the present, the incumbent Prime Minister. All the Prime Ministers have been doing it. We are not doing anything new. So why do they blame the incumbent Prime Minister? He is doing exactly what all the Prime Ministers have been doing.
Bakes up. I'm not blaming. I'm saying it was happening. I'm not blaming at all. I was saying it was happening earlier. It continued. That's what I was saying.
Nobody knows what you're saying. Nobody understands. Figure out what you're saying.
So what's the problem then? What's your problem then?
Yes.
That's
what's the problem?
The problem is with the BJP filing cases to pretend. Why did the BJP file this case? You please explain, Bakes up and Shazia, what is
BJP
why
and
did BJP file
member
this case
of the
in the High
BJP
Court?
went and felt strongly about it. And who did that?
Oh, right.
All right,
So
let's
what's
bring
wrong
in
with that?
Sanjay
So,
Hegde
Bakes
into
up.
this discussion as
BJP
well.
felt
Let's
strongly
take this
about
beyond
it.
just the
Expel him.
politicians.
Yes.
Sanjay
Expel
Hegde,
him, yeah?
Sanjay Hegde, do you think there is anything
what
to the
double
Congress
standard?
argument that this is an imposition
Why?
of a nationalist agenda on a state that has special status? Sanjay Hegde.
Well, the state of Jammu and Kashmir has its own constitutional history. 370 of the constitution restricts the union's sphere of influence to things which are specifically mentioned in the instrument of accession, and nothing can be changed without a constituent assembly of Jammu and Kashmir agreeing to it. the flag was part of the Jammu and Kashmir Constitution. What I want to also tell you is that
That's right.
these symbols, flags, anthems, etc., are not unique only to the state of Jammu and Kashmir.
Right.
I know for a fact that Karnataka has a state anthem. There is a flag in Karnataka which is an unofficial flag of Karnataka, or at least the Kannada parties. So the
But none of
the
those,
Shiv
of
Sena
course,
flag
are at
often
par
was
with the tricolour.
floated over the Bombay Municipal Corporation. So the thing is that we are all inhabitants of various states. We are citizens of India. Having more than one flag or having more than one identity is common in India. I think we are making too much of a mountain of a molehill.